Hell yeah! I feel like I need a pilot's license to drive this thing. This is badass! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Man, this thing is rad. Who the hell leaves the keys to a Lamborghini in the glove box? It's like I was meant to have this thing. It's too bad it's white though. The white's gonna be hard to keep clean. Listen to me, complaining about the color of a Lamborghini I just got. I've been in Lake Ivy 3 days and I'm already sounding like a trust fund baby. I love it. Thanks for keeping the place on lockdown for me. You can go home now. Hey man, don't scratch the car. I just washed it. Did you guys come to get a ride in the car? It's only a 2-seater though. Aw, hell. Am I doing this again already? Hey, you remember where those blue overalls were? You are no help at all. Yep, found them. These should work fine to help me learn a little bit about tailoring. I ain't invincible, and I don't think I can shrug off a bite from these things. I need to patch up my coat and maybe add some padding to my clothes if I can. I've had too many close calls, and I'd rather have some padding than wear more layers. I'm already burning up out here enough as it is. So I'm gonna need lots of cloth and some thread. That should just about do it. If I was smart, I would have brought my damn loot bag with me so I don't have to pile this shit up in the car. That took me longer than I expected. I wanted to try to get some target practice in out here, but it's either that or check out this back lot and see what it has to offer. There's a bunch of garages, but they're guarded and I don't have a lot of time to mess with them. A few more garages over there and only one Zed. I got 10 minutes. The looter in me is saying go for it. I just can't help myself. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I'm freaking beat today. Dang, I gotta hurry. I probably won't miss much. Let me guess. Everything's gone to shit, huh? WBLN's gonna tell me I'm on my own? Nah, watch. First broadcast I miss is the one that tells me they've cured the virus and help's on the way. Then the owner of my new home comes back and finds me in my underwear because I didn't know it was over. That'd be funny. I'm carrying way too much. I should be hitting those weights on a regular basis. I'll try to get back into that. I'm so worn out that I need to hustle. Ain't nobody gonna find me in my underwear because I didn't catch the news. Alright, here we go. Light as a feather. One more. That one was a little sloppy. I hope nobody saw that. Oh, please be clear. I don't think I have another fight in me. Perfect. Let's get home. Why is it that the first thing any guy wants to do when he thinks he's the last man on Earth is get a nice sports car and drive that sucker real fast down the freeway? And yet here I am. Whoa, shit! Careful, Jeff Gordon. Jeez, this thing ain't insured. Look at that, though. Not a single ding. I can't say I've taken good care of the interior, though. Damn, that was fun. Honey, I'm home. Anyone here? Is it still just me? Okay, no roamers inside, that's good. 10 minutes left. Let's see what's up.
And the Knox event infection has now been confirmed to be airborne. It is believed that individuals within the contaminated regions but not infected may possess immunity to the airborne virus, although they are not immune to the direct contact variant if injured by those already infected. Our team has confirmed that the entirety of Knox Country is contaminated, rendering both urban and rural areas unsafe. Hospitals, medical facilities, and all quarantined camps across Knox Country are overrun with infected, including not just patients and refugees, but all staff and military personnel have also succumbed to the virus as well. The military has begun to pull back from every checkpoint as the infection is not confined to direct contact transmission. There have been no reports thus far of the virus spreading beyond Kentucky, but there is concern that it is merely a matter of time. Those of us at WBLN, with nowhere to go, will continue to provide updates for as long as we are able to remain on the air. Stay close to your loved ones, prioritize your safety, and good luck.
Well, just as I thought, we're fucked. This almost makes me wish I was an employee of WBLN. They seem to be riding this out longer than most. How have they not been compromised yet? I was gonna rip these things, but they're good quality. These are some sharp-looking pants. Question is, how do they look on me? Not bad. They ain't Bugle Boy jeans or anything, but I make them look good. I still can't believe I survived Skid's whack with a meat cleaver. My poor overcoat didn't make out as good as I did, though. This thing saved my life, that's for sure. I'd say this is now my lucky overcoat. So what's next? Wait, I do have a map to March Ridge that seemed to have some notes on it. There could be survivors there. If so, they'd probably be heavily armed. I'd need to approach making contact with caution. I've never been to March Ridge, but surely it's got what I need down there. I still need some repair manuals, and maybe some more reading materials and VHS movies. I'm running out of entertainment and my nights are getting boring. March Ridge ain't all that far of a drive. Far enough, though, that I'd probably need to stay overnight. Hopefully I could find a vacant place without needing to make a reservation first. Skid did mention rumors about people being taken there. It's probably nonsense, but that annotated map suggests something might be worth checking out around that area. I can't believe how late it already is. I may not have time to explore March Ridge today. Probably just gonna have to find shelter and stay overnight there. I'll just get up early morning. That way I have more daylight to work with. I got my snacks for the road, and this time I'm gonna pay more attention to what I'm driving over so I don't almost flip the car again. I do kinda wish I had brought some music with me. I heard Nirvana was releasing a new album this year. I guess that ain't gonna happen now. That sucks. I loved Nevermind and would have liked to hear some new stuff from them. This road trip probably would have been a lot more fun if I had taken the Lamborghini. I never did care much for long drives in general. The first long distance drive I ever took was when Brooke and I drove up to Big Bear Lake for a weekend. I'd been dating her for a few months by that time. She knew this wealthy guy that owned a cabin up on the west side of the lake, and we got to stay there for free because he thought she was having a girls' weekend retreat. The guy had a thing for her, and well, I'm pretty sure she was sleeping with him. Not that I cared. She got with me while she was still dating that dirtbag that got me fired from McCoy's, so I knew what Brooke Bennett was all about. Herself. It wasn't like it was hard for me to steal her away from that dude, but man, the look on his face when he first saw us together was priceless, and she quickly forgot all about that loser thief. But now, a guy with some money, that's a bit harder for me to compete with, and she wasn't about to give up that money train just for me. I didn't have any real feelings for Brooke anyway, and besides, her cheating ways worked out great for me. Not only did she buy me gifts with the money that rich guy gave her, but I even figured out a way to profit off the man myself, using Brooke as a pawn, of course. Huh, what is all this? Something went down over here. I could probably strip down that small U-Store trailer for parts. Might be some ammo in those cop cars, too. Damn, there's a lot of you. I really don't have much time to dick around with y'all. Ah, what the hell? A whole nother crowd just standing there? What's with this place? Hey fellas, don't mind me, I'm just passing through, trying to get your friends to lose sight of me. Oh shit, Now if I can sneak back to the car, make sure everything's clear. Oh fuck! What the hell? You guys were playing possum? How the hell did you get up so fast? I know both of my knees are gonna be bruised now. Any more of you gonna pop up and attack like that? Oh, nice. You gonna give me a hand with that little trailer? I appreciate it. So I guess not. He's just staring at my trailer? Yeah, man, I know. The trailer needs some work. I'm looking into it. SWAT shoes. I'll try them out, why not? Damn, no guns or ammo in this. There's a key in this thing? It's beat to all hell. Yeah, it's a piece of junk. That's too bad. The siren might have helped lure these hordes away if needed. Too bad this one wasn't larger. Then I could have just swapped them out. Hopefully I can use these parts though. Damn it. I'm never gonna find this mechanic book, am I? I guess I can't take the suspensions off until I learn a thing or two. It's okay, guys. I don't need any help with this. I'm good. Leave me alone. You too. And you, over there, stay out of my car. It's finders keepers. This trailer's mine. It's not the best time to be fighting while I'm carrying 3 tires. I should be okay as long as she doesn't bring that big group with her. What next? This ain't gonna fit my trailer, but maybe I can use it for parts. Just stay over there. It's still in bad shape. I think I better start dismantling vehicles for parts. I didn't realize these hordes were getting so big and clustered together. I should try to armor up the old wagon in case I gotta plow through a group. Or worse, if I get surrounded. I can't just worry about my own protection. I gotta think about the wagon too. The noise ain't drawing their attention. Good. Using a propane torch isn't as difficult as I assumed. It's odd how I can dismantle an entire car faster than I can take a door off a trailer. I guess I'm a bit of a natural with this torch. Let's just try this one more time and see if I'm as good as I think I am. Hell yeah, I'm awesome at tearing shit apart. I should have been a metalworker instead of a lumberjack. Alright, enough of this. Let's get the hell out of here. It's a whole cluster of warehouses. There's gotta be some good shit here. A mobile generator. That could be useful. Did that wall say alive inside? Not anymore, you ain't. Hey now, that's an auto body shop. I gotta make a pit stop here for sure. It's fenced in too, so it should be easier to manage these hordes. Oh, it ain't even that busy here. Perfect. Here they come. You're a big group. I'm getting better with this machete though. Y'all ain't gonna like this. I'm willing to talk this out if y'all are. We don't have to do all this. You got a wrench sticking out of your neck? Damn, man, that had to hurt like hell. Now that wasn't too bad at all. That went fairly quick and smooth. I do prefer this machete way more than the axe. Not that I don't love my Pulaski, but this blade just feels right. It's like I'm a ninja when I use it, only way more clumsy. Why the hell am I still wearing this welder's mask? I can barely see a thing with it on. Hey, have you guys seen any auto manuals in here? Dang, there's more of you in here than I realized. Now let's lock this place down. These look nice. They're not as good as what I'm wearing though, but mine are just so uncomfortable. Yeah, these are way nicer. I'll keep them. A green poncho. Huh, it's more of a grayish green. I actually like this. The door's wide open. Has somebody been here? Wow, a good battery and plenty of gas. It's in great condition. I don't even mind the turd brown. This Mercedes isn't all that bad either. Come on. Let's get down to business. I remembered to bring my loot bag this time. A leaf suspension. Isn't that what the trailer needed? Oh my gosh. All 3 manuals in one place. But all I needed is the one. Does that mean I can finally get to work on that thing? A sprinting book and another leaf suspension, huh? Ain't this my lucky day? I guess that's it. Man, what a haul. I do have this garage all to myself, and I think I have plenty of materials. I suppose it makes sense to just skim through these books while I'm here. Maybe I can finally get that damn trailer repaired before I get down to March Ridge. That'd be nice. If I can make this quick, I should still reach March Ridge before dark. I'm not liking the idea of clearing out a safe house at night, but it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully that small horde didn't migrate back to the little trailer. Just a couple. Easy peasy. Well, I thought they'd follow me, but I think they're attracted to the wagon. Son of a gun, they are going to the wagon. Like horseflies to dog shit. Maybe I should have turned the engine off. I already got everything else off this that I needed. This shouldn't take long. One thing I did take away from reading that auto manual is that I for sure know that trunk lid I took off this thing ain't gonna fit on the bigger trailer, which makes sense because one's big and the other's small. That's why they write these books, for dummies like me. One more to go. For Pete's sake, is one coming up behind me? Of course. Oh, what the? You kidding me? I definitely should have turned off the engine. I just wanted to get in and out. Oh, great. And it got even worse. Maybe I can take y'all out quick and be done with you. More of them just keep coming? What the hell's going on? You guys upset that I took the trailer parts? You weren't even using them. I don't have time to play these games. We're gonna do the old Pied Piper thing again, okay? Well, that's funny. There's over a dozen of you now. I thought this was going to be an easy in and out. Oh, now I get it. All these bodies on the ground were other morons like me trying to run off with this little trailer. You boys kept getting killed one at a time, huh? You should have been more careful. It's all mine now. You snooze, you lose. About time. Let's jet. Man, these are some big groups. And there's a lot of them. It just makes me want to get into these warehouses even more. Must be some great stuff inside. Hopefully they don't all start gathering up around the door here. Dang, I can't believe how fast the day's gone by. If this takes me too much time, I may need to just crash here. I suppose sleeping in the wagon is safe enough while inside the garage. I don't hear any outside, so hopefully they didn't swarm over here. Well, let's get to work. Yeah, it's done, finally. Now let's just hope everything don't fall apart once I get to driving. There's still a bit of daylight out. If I hurry, I should reach... What the hell was that? That ain't no Zed screaming. Someone's out here. Please tell me this ain't gonna be another skid type. I don't need all that mess tonight. Hey,
Help!
you're good. I'm here.
Please, help me!
Just hold him off another minute. You got this.
Earl, is that you?
Sorry, but I ain't Earl. Miss, you okay in there? It's safe now.
I'm armed, and I know how to shoot. I'm not the one to be messing with.
Man, again with this? Tell me this chick ain't crazy too. I ain't gonna mess with you, lady. I'm just trying to help. Everything okay?
My husband put a bullet in the head of the last man that just tried to help.
Then he's probably a better shot than I am. I ain't gonna cross him or you. You guys good in there?
Not really. Someone took my husband in a van last night and drove off. So yeah, I'm not doing good in here.
Tell me it wasn't a spiffo van.
It was. Who the hell are you? And how do you know that?
You know, it'd be a lot safer for the both of us if I could answer all your questions inside.
No, I think you're doing just fine out there.
Well then, I ain't got no real reason to stick around and risk getting eaten, do I? I can leave now and let you figure shit out on your own. Hell, you had this place locked down and under control until I bothered you.
So you're not a bandit. You're just a smartass?
Lady, I may be an ass, but ain't nobody ever called me smart. Look, how about you watch me from the window, and I'll drop what I have on the ground and go to the door. How's that?
I guess I don't have much choice. Don't make me regret this.
You alone?
Yep. I haven't decided if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet.
You must be pretty good at taking care of yourself out there then. Or you're just stupid. And lucky.
The lucky and stupid part's probably more accurate. I thought you said you had a gun.
I said I was armed and that I know how to shoot. I never said I was armed with a gun.
And now I'm proving the stupid part.
Looks like it.
It also looks like you're hurt. Your leg busted up?
I broke it about a week ago. We were looting a Green's grocery as we passed through Maldra. The place got swarmed real quick, and we had to take the high ground on a dumpster in the back. One of those things grabbed me and pulled me over the edge. I shattered my leg hitting the ground. I have no idea how he did it, but somehow Earl fought off every single one of them and helped me get out to our car. By then, the area was overrun, so we decided to head south out of town. He saved my life. I can't let anything happen to him.
It sounds like he can handle himself. I'm sure he's fine. Have you guys been here all week?
Well, we didn't get far because I was in so much pain. So Earl pulled off at the next exit, and we found a warehouse that seemed safe over on the other side of this lot. He cleared it out and he set up a temporary shelter inside for us. More infected were migrating into the parking lot every day until the area was eventually infested with them.
What brought them out this way? You guys making too much ruckus?
I have no idea. We kept quiet as much as we could. There's showers, toilets, and a break room with a fridge there. Earl even found some old mattresses that we set up in a secure room with access to the roof. We figured it was a safe place for me to recover until I could start moving again. He wrote a message on the wall outside to let other survivors know we were in there in case they could help. But you're the first person I've seen here all week.
Well, other than whoever's driving that spiffo van.
True. I sure hope he's okay. I love him so much. Ugh! The thought of him needing my help and I can't do anything is killing me. How'd you know about the Spiffo van?
I saw it drive by last night while I was getting supplies. It was heading in this direction going through Lake Ivy Township. I've been staying in Lake Ivy for a few days now, and that was the first time I'd seen it. He ain't from around here.
How do you know that?
I met a guy the other day that grew up in Lake Ivy, and trust me, he'd know if the driver of that van was local. Let's just say he, had a lot to say about Spiffos and wasn't exactly a fan.
Well, did you ask him about the van? Let's go talk to him. Maybe he knows where Earl was taken to.
We can't go talk to him. He didn't make it.
The virus?
His mind was infected with something, that's for sure.
I can't just sit here and wait. I have to do something.
Lady, you ain't gonna do nothing with that leg of yours. Speaking of which, why exactly are you over here rather than resting up in your safe house?
It's completely my fault. I insisted on helping Earl. I took a few painkillers and I told him I'd be fine. I just felt bad making him do all the work and take care of me on top of all this.
You guys running low on supplies?
Not yet, but we were preparing for the worst. Earl had been searching the surrounding area for medical supplies, but every place nearby is overrun. He found a military base just north of here, but there were way too many infected there for him to explore.
I didn't realize there was a military base around here. The entire place had turned?
If by turned you mean infected, then yeah. He said it wasn't far, just up the road. He also found a military checkpoint blocking the road into March Ridge, but luckily there was a medical tent just outside of the barricade. He was able to get medications and supplies from there, and made me a splint when he returned. We weren't sure how long we would be here, and more infected kept coming each day. So we decided to start searching these warehouses out here to stock up on necessities.
But Earl couldn't clear them out alone, and you thought a few painkillers would convince him to let you tag along?
Pretty much. I was being naive and stupid, I know. I was mostly just searching crates and cabinets and putting what I found into bags, while he lured the things around the building. He was taken while he was putting a full bag in the car. That's when I came out and saw the Spiffo van drive away and head south.
Any reason someone would take him rather than, well, do something worse right then and there?
I thought about that, but it doesn't make any sense. We never crossed paths with anyone since leaving Louisville. We never even saw anyone on the roads. Not living, anyway. Our bags were still in the trunk, so whoever it was didn't even care about our belongings.
Did they know you were inside?
No clue. I never saw anyone and I didn't have much time to react. I think the van lured more infected to my car, because as soon as I came out and saw them drive away, those things were on all sides of me. I fled here and barricaded myself inside. Do you think it was more than one person?
I mean, it makes sense. Your husband doesn't sound like a pushover, and it happened quick. One guy ain't gonna pull all that off alone. So you've been trapped in here since last night. You hungry or thirsty? Need anything? I got plenty of chips.
No, I had a few things on me that I found at the warehouse. I'm fine, other than my leg killing me. I'm sorry for earlier. I heard your car drive by and then after a while the moans finally died down, so I thought the infected might have followed your car and left. I waited a while longer and then I took the opportunity to get my car so I could drive back to my safe house, but the keys weren't in the ignition. Then a group of them spotted me from inside the other warehouse. They chased me back here and that's when you showed up. You probably saved my life. I do thank you for that.
It's fine. I'm glad I could help. I get it. I spent about a month myself hunkered down because of a bad injury. Got hit with a tear canister in the arm, which left me with a bad burn and a laceration. I finally found some meds that healed it up real nicely. I'm good now, but I can definitely relate to your situation.
If you're not from Lake Ivy, then where are you from when all this went down? I hope you're not heading to Louisville, because it's just not safe there.
Nah, I wasn't planning on it. I was living in Rosewood for about 6 years before all this started. I decided to relocate and found a really nice place in Lake Ivy. So I think I'm gonna call it home for now. It's big, has plenty of room, and it's real nice. You and Earl are welcome to stay there if you want. It has a whole private guest quarters with plenty of rooms and facilities. Even has an indoor pool and a rec room.
I'm sure it's nice, but absolutely not. I have to stay around here in case Earl comes back.
I get that, but it ain't safe here. Especially alone and in your condition. Look, it's getting late and I don't want to be out here in the dark. I can grab my car and pull right up front here and help you in. From what I saw, it ain't gonna be this easy to get you back into your place tonight. I'm not too far from here and I have meds and food back at my place. I'll come back down here first thing tomorrow and get whatever you need. We'll make sure Earl knows your whereabouts, I promise.
Maybe we can leave a note for him tomorrow. Let him know where I'm at.
For sure, I'll do that. We gotta move though, okay? I'll be right back, hold tight.
Yeah, okay.
She seems stable and level-headed. Having an injury like that with all this going on has gotta be rough. I wish I had read more of those first aid books. Maybe I could have helped her out more. Damn, it's dark out here. Coast looks clear though. I don't know if the wagon is going to draw more attention or not, so I hope I can get her in and be gone in a flash. There's some roamers right there. Ugh, come on, lady. Let's go, let's go.
That's our SUV over there. Our bags are still in the back.
Don't worry about your bags or your truck. I'll help you get your stuff in order tomorrow. Everything will be fine. You know, I never did catch your name.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm Dean. Dean Watson.
Nice to meet you, Dean. I wish it would have been under better circumstances. My name's Zeno McNeely.
Zeno? That's an interesting name.
I suppose. It seems more like a pet dog's name to me, but whatever.
No, I like it. It's different. So who shot you with tear gas? Were you at one of the checkpoints?
Nah, the military hadn't locked down Rosewood at all. It was some asshole cop that did it. The motel I was staying at got overrun, and the cops were there trying to clear people out. He blindly fired a canister up the stairs as I was trying to make my way down, and I got hit.
At least you made it out alive. It could have been a lot worse.
It almost went worse. I couldn't see a thing. I was in pain and choking like crazy. That stuff did nothing to stop the Zeds, and I got swarmed up there. I managed to slip through and turn back. I had to barricade myself back in my room, and it took a full day for those things to finally stop trying to break my door down. I was trapped there for about a month until I finally had a chance to fight my way out.
I can't believe you've been on your own this whole time. It was similar for us, but at least I had Earl to help when things went wrong.
What exactly made y'all choose to come out this way?
Well, we're from a nice area of Louisville. When the military started forcing evacuations and sending people to the refugee camps, Earl hid our vehicles off a dirt road a couple miles away from the camp. Things eventually went bad there, so we snuck away. We got to our SUV and went off-road around the checkpoints. Everything from here to there is overrun.
What was your plan then? Where were you guys heading to?
We heard none of Kentucky was safe, so we were heading over to Nashville.
You may want to rethink that. WBLN just said today that it's only a matter of time until everywhere outside of Kentucky is infected too. The virus is airborne. Well, here we are.
Did you say airborne?
Yep, that's what they said. Apparently, living folk like us must be immune, but only to the airborne variant. Getting bit or scratched by these things can still turn us, I guess.
Do they know where the virus came from yet?
Doesn't seem like it. The guy I mentioned earlier seemed to think Spiffos was responsible. He gave me a VHS that was supposed to convince me, but the theory sounded ridiculous, so I paid it no mind. I'll admit though, seeing that Spiffo van kinda freaked me out, and your run-in with it just makes me even more uneasy. This here's the kitchen area. Help yourself to whatever.
It sounds like your friend was special. I wouldn't place too much faith in that theory. The idea of a fast food chain trying to end the world sounds absurd.
Oh, I 100% agree.
You could use some light up here.
There is a generator, I just haven't needed to use it yet. I'll just crash in this room here. You can take the master bedroom in the main house for now. I think all this is new construction and was powered by the generator while it was all being finished. Everything though in the main house has working electrical and water, so you should be good.
Lucky for you, I'm an electrician.
No shit.
No shit. I can take a look at it tomorrow if you want.
That'd be great. So this is where the magic happens.
Yeah, that's not funny.
You know, I've been on my own for a while now. You're just gonna have to put up with my bad jokes. Sorry.
Were all these lockers here when you got here, or did you set this up?
They were all here. I'm thinking the owner was some sort of prepper or something, though there wasn't much stocked up here when I arrived. If you find something you need, take it.
Okay.
The tub works if you need to clean up. I think I have a towel you can use. I'll set it in front of the door if so. Hopefully it's clean. There's a washing machine downstairs. I haven't used it yet. Feel free to snoop around and make use of whatever you find. If I'm missing anything you need, let me know and I'll pick some stuff up for you tomorrow. Sorry, I wasn't expecting guests anytime soon.
It's fine. I'll probably just clean myself up a bit and try to get some rest now. I truly appreciate all of your help, and I really do apologize for the attitude that I gave you earlier.
Hey, I get it. It's no problem. I know it's hard, but you gotta stay positive. Earl's gonna come back. I'm sure he's capable of handling himself, and I'll bet money on it that he'll be back here soon. And on that note, I'm gonna let you be. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
So this was an interesting turn of events. Man, what a day. I guess I better wrap things up here myself too. It never ceases to amaze me how impactful love can be. Love will make a man risk death if it means saving his wife's life from a horde of rotters. Love can drive that same woman to take drastic measures to find her missing husband. And the lack of love can make even the strongest fella weak. I always wish my buddy Elliot would have learned to show love to others instead of just being a selfish prick. His high school sweetheart Ava never really was his sweetheart. It was more like he was just hers. She thought the world of him. That all changed though when he thought he'd be slick and make a move on her mom. Old Mrs. Stinson gave him mixed signals, but it was more likely that he was just an idiot teenager with a big ego. She was just kind to him because she thought he was a nice boy dating her lovely daughter. But he took that wrong and showed up at her house one day wearing blue jeans and a leather jacket because he knew she was into the fawns from Happy Days. His dumbass had the switchblade comb and everything. She definitely wasn't into him as he started making his moves on her in the kitchen. That's when Ava and her pops walked in the door and saw them together. They didn't realize Mrs. Stinson was pushing Elliot away, and well, Mr. Stinson gave Elliot a beating of a lifetime. Elliot dropped out of school right after that. and he hated the show Happy Days ever since.